Hi. She get money, her body tea. She's super thick, she's super pretty.
Na 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 na. I know that's right. Get into it. 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 Y'all are crazy. I'm glad that y'all are having a good time though. I mean, hey.
I don't like that.
Hi y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hi y'all. Happy Hump Day. I'm restarting the stream actually. How now, brown cow? Right. I'm just setting up a little bit before we get started. We're playing a little bit of Legend ZA today. Are y'all ready? We already did our Masuda Hump Day. That was earlier. We did about 50x for Cyndaquil, and I talked a lot of shit, but here we are. Hey, dancing until I'm dead. Are y'all ready for some legends? Bow, 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 bow. You did miss the listening party, but honestly, I really didn't give a fuck about the Florence and the Machine album. I'm not gonna lie to you, Pickled. I enjoyed some of the songs and it was cute, and I did reminisce on some of the songs that I knew, but I was not getting my life. I think I was focused on other things personally, but I might have to give it another listen, and then I'll come back with an official review. Anyway, let's get to the stream. This is me in Narancha, my little shiny Espert. This is my shiny Espert son, Narancha. Isn't he cute? He'll kill you in your sleep, mind you, mind you. Dancing until I'm dead. Adele did, not Adele ratioed her. We did also listen to the Adele album. We listened to 30 or whatever it's called, 31, 30, whatever it is. And it was really good. Adele did kind of ratio her because we were talking a lot extensively about Adele. Anyway, this is my son, Narancha. He was born late in the night, late in the evening, and I posted a picture with him, and it said, I posted a picture with him on Bluesky, and it said swag. And then I posted the picture on Twitter, and it said swag. And then I battled. Since yesterday, I got on here last night, and I did end up battling with Miss Girl. What's her name? Kanari. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all. Actually, we're speaking of Kanari. Actually, I took this picture with her, and I was gonna tell y'all we actually have a collaboration scheduled. We're gonna do it like next weekend on like Saturday. I'm gonna be shiny hunting, and she's gonna be doing whatever the fuck she does on her stream and talking to y'all real hard. But it's gonna be really fun and really cute, right? Kiyomi, get your ass in here. That was me when I was battling. That was me. That was me when I was battling Kanari. Spoiler alert, because I'm gonna straight up just talk about the plot of the game. And honestly, I don't really care. You're already watching me play it, and I'm gonna continue playing it because I'm actually gonna be playing the story today a little bit. But I was battling Kanari, and then I ended up having to battle Tarragon first, and then he was like, Kanari's in there. Kiyomi, get your ass in here. That's what I was thinking. Like, why is she out there? Like, why don't she come up in here? Like, hey, it's Kanari XD. Not they last played Legend ZA. She was wrapping up stream. Setting up for a BRB. Mind you, she had to pick a song. Heals for sparkling things on the ground. Give me something, man. Give me something. 10 tiny mushrooms. Oh, he got it like that. Oh, he got it like that. Oh my god. He gonna eat me up. He gonna eat me up. I mean, she told them that, and then she got her ass beat by me, and then she posted the video later. Mind you. Cookie tore up Tarragon for real. I had Cookie come out, and Cookie tore up Tarragon. Because if I remember correctly, I had originally sent out Hildesvini my Embor, and then Tarragon's Drillbur took him out, and then I sent out Miss Cookie, and she took it home. She really took it home. Anyway, I do have some so I ended up obtaining 3 new wild areas. I have wild area 13, I have 11, 12, and 13 now. And I already have all the Pokemon in 13 because I went in there and hunted all the rest of them. But now actually I have to fight the Mega Halucha, Mega Beedrill, and Miss Mega Banette. And so I'm probably gonna do Beedrill first, and I'm gonna take in my Embor. That way I can get the Beedrillite, and then I'll take on Banette afterwards because I have a Beedrill that's pretty strong. Named Honey Mustard. Flick's hair, get into it. Get into it. Is her hair pink? No, it's blonde. Oh, she's mad. I'm walking away. Bye. Come on, Cookie. We got things to do. Where are we even going? I guess I could have started at Hotel Z and I could have went the other direction. I always forget that there is a ladder behind me when you walk out of the building. Also, part of the reason that I'm even doing this is because I wanted the ability to do the little like glide thing that you can do with your phone. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. You should name another Pokemon juice so you can have your cookie and your juice. Well, I already have my cookie and my juice. Mind you. What do you want, Urbane? Dashing across the rooftops of Lumiose must be second nature to you by now. Well, let me teach you a special technique that'll take your... Oh, we don't even need to do all these battles? This is gonna take my shiny hunting to a new level. Okay, I flopped. Oh, there's the Beedrill over there. Yup. If the budget was higher for this game, they would have animated him also swinging over with his own Rotom phone, which they have shown us multiple times. It is a nice feature. Fun fact about me, something about me is I had changed my outfit in the game to go back to my back to what it was at the beginning of yesterday's stream, and then while the music was playing for today's stream, I changed it back to what you see right now. How the fuck am I supposed to get over here? Then I'll keep on dancing until I'm dead. Dance until I'm dead. Yup. Let me get this little item first. That's my juice right there. You talking about my juice? That's my juice. Also, that means that I have access to go up here. Hold on. Before we go up and tear up this Beedrill real quick. I know that's right. That's Miss Cookie to you. Excuse me. What do you mean preferred method of shiny hunting when you say that? What do you mean? Y'all think I can flip and dip over there? No. There's a couple like door or wild zone or bench. I don't know. Whatever's required. I don't really care about resetting like that. It's not that deep to me. In the future, I probably will do some of that on stream. And we'll just hang out on the days that I didn't end up doing that, but that's never going to be like the entire focus of my gaming with this game, since it's not necessarily the easiest. So can I get over there from there? I guess I'll just go this way. This is closer anyway. I'm just paranoid. Honestly, whatever's easiest for the Pokemon, because like right now I really want a Cleffa. I'm gonna start doing a bench reset for a Cleffa actually, I think. There's a bench not too far away from where there is a Cleffa on a roof somewhere, and I was gonna do that, but I haven't gotten around to actually figuring out the details around it yet. To commit myself to doing it yet, just yet. And you can't jump? I'm sick. Now I'm stuck over here. How the hell do you get to that fucking Beedrill? Did I miss something? I got you. I haven't started, but I want a shiny Alpha Furfro. And I believe in you. Milo Tick, when we did the vote for what's your favorite Furfro, which one did you pick? And also, which one is your favorite now? It looks like the best way to go about this is actually to do this. And go up here. And walk around. And go up here. And then walk around. There's another walking area over there. Can I come back up here if I go down? No. No, but I've had access to come up here for a minute, so I'm not even going to go up there. Even though there's an item. I probs voted for Pharaoh, and I like Pharaoh and Lorraine because they're blue. My dream is to go to Egypt and then evolved my shiny Furfuro with that trim. Oh my gosh, that's first of all, that's crazy. It's region locked in Go. Okay. Still crazy, but I get you. Then I'll keep on dancing until I'm dead. Dance until I'm dead. Oh, actually, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, the moves that Hilda Sweeney are kind of perfect for this. He has Will I evolve the Esper? I'm thinking about it. I'm not ready for it yet. What's my favorite trim? Kabuki. Kabuki is just so avant-garde to me. Like, that's fashion. It's couture. I thought it was couture. What the hell is this? At least Urbane locked in with his freaking Chikorita. Not that being all mildewy, ew. Not pin missile. Ooh! Not projectiles. How am I supposed to attack this thing? Like, it's Battle of the Beast out here for real. Here we go. I'm not in love with Mega Embor, but he's doing his big one, so it's fine. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, move, move. Oh. Oh, ooh. Okay. Big one. Let's do a big one. Let's do a big one. Come on. Flamethrower. Heat crash. Yes. I'm sorry, but my favorite of the 3 megas is for alligator, and I know people hate it, but to me, it's camp and chic. Well, get into it. I don't have a favorite. I think that they're all okay. They have good qualities. They have bad qualities. Some of them I like. Some of them I don't. Some of the concepts of them make sense. Some of them don't. I don't really get it. I don't care. Like, it's cute. I like the Pokemon. That my focus was never the starters, and it's not the starters now. I'm happy that I have my Emboar. I really didn't want to evolve my Emboar, but that's what times called for desperate measures. I didn't really want to go out of my way to go and train a new Pokemon to bring to my team the way that I have my Tepig already trained up to level 37 yesterday, and now he's trained up to even higher than that. So I'm just using him while I can. I have a Beedrillite, so I'm gonna put a Beedrill on my team. I don't care. I'm just trying to get to the end of the game. You know what I mean? I have other Pokemon that I'm focused on. Obviously, because the focus of the stream yesterday was the Gardevoir, it was the it was the Baniri, Lopunny. Like who are you? Yeah, there's been a lot of Pokemon going crazy, sir. Yes. Why do you care about the Beedrill, dude? You think you can make for I think you can make for a great speed reader if you applied yourself towards it? No. That or the next Buster Rhymes? No. Although I'm a skilled enough musician that I could rap proficiently. I have no interest in becoming anything like a Buster Rhymes of sorts. Alpha Trubbish. Hiding in the unseen corners of the freaking world. Let me go into my boxes. We're gonna switch out the Spritzy, I think, for Honey Mustard. Shout out to Jador Dior, though. She's so cute. Also, these are all the shinies I got yesterday. I got all these shinies, and then I got my Espert. These are not shiny. Let's look at Honey Mustard's actual moves. Lunge has 80. Bug Buzz has 90. X Scissor has 80. But a lower cooldown than Lunge. I wonder if there's another move that I could give you from my satchel. A U-turn would be useful here, I think, but I don't think I'm gonna go with that for now. Giga Drain would be cool. Shiny Swirlix, I'm jealous. I want one. I want one. You're gonna have to post it. Also, hi CMB, welcome back. Aerial Ace. Should we do Aerial Ace or should we do Giga Drain? I'm thinking about Giga Drain might be better. Although Aerial Ace will probably hit harder coming from a Beedrill. Fuck him up, twin. Fuck him up. I don't even want it. I just want it out the way. You're on right now. Wait, Swirlix, are y'all trading? Why are y'all trading? I was like, what is that noise? Oh my god. Oh, CMB's giving you a shiny Swirlix. I'm sick to my stomach. I'm sick to my stomach. I want a Swirlix. So now I want a shiny Swirlix. I was talking shit about Swirlix yesterday. Shit is a strong term. Talking shit is a strong phrase. Term? I guess it would be for talking shit. The strong expression for what I was doing, but I was talking about Swirlix the other day. Basically, somebody was saying, like, I was like, I don't really see how Swirlix is considered as cute as it is for some people because people like it or whatever, but it's kind of a weak design. And I still do feel that way, but I also really want the shiny because I think it's cute. We're gonna go up against Bayonet, I think, which is over here. If I get a third one, you can have her. Why would you get a third one? I love how my friend list is filled with the girlies playing Zaza. If y'all ever want to battle or sometime for fun, let me know. Are you done with your game? Where are you in your game right now? I've also had multiple shiny fletchlings that have despawned. I just want to see my Beedrill Mega Evolve one time before I take him in to go battle this Bayonet. Is it so hard to ask for? Would you look at that? Oh, cleared. Cleared. Look at the angle. Yup. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Right. Hell yeah. I have a spinner rack. I got one. I got it, I think randomly, actually. Naveen, don't turn around. Don't turn. The ghost of Ariana's ponytail. Also, shout out to the icons of the day. We got so caught up. Everybody was spamming the freaking redeems, so I didn't even see who got it. Shout out to Damsel. Shout out to Milo Tick. Shout out to... Is that it? Damsel and Milo Tick. Oh, there's an icon of the day open and available for somebody to take if they want it right now. Oh wow. Shout out to the icon of the day, Lavender Town Boy. All right. I don't know what megas they're going to be introducing in the DLC. I would love to see Mega Ariados though. I don't know what megas they're doing for the DLC. I've seen some rumblings, but I actually haven't seen any confirmation about it. But besides like people just talking about it, I have no clue, and I'm not gonna say what I've seen. I would love to see a Mega Ariados. Oh. This Beedrill was not the best option here. You see how that Bayonet tried to sneak me? Hi, Sapphire. Ooh! Oh. What you do is you just ignore them and you just go and catch another Fletchling. Although I thought you already said that you, I thought you already said that you had shiny Fletchling. So like, why would you even be focused on that? No shade. Like, just like let it. If it's gonna despawn, let it despawn. Type shit. Which one is the real one? Where is it? You tried to sneak me, bitch. You tried. Ooh. You tried. Ooh. Mega Banette tried to gag. Honey Mustard is getting his lick in today. Oh shit, move! Honey Mustard, oh my god. We're not done. We're not done. Where is it? Yes. That was crazy. All the double teams and then the Shadow Claws. Here we go again with Scooby-Doo. Hey, Elle. Okay, I mean, he's just saying a bunch of random shit that has nothing to do with what I'm doing right now. Like, bye. Bye, loser. See you later, loser. Honestly, he really didn't step up that much for the battle with Bennett, but honestly, so much was going on, I didn't really get a good eye on what he had going on. Honey Mustard did his big one. I don't care. Proud of him. Low key, high key, low key, mid key. Oh, you're okay. So your Pokemon is alerting the fletchlings that there's somebody around. You have to take your Pokemon away. I'm using my Gardevoir to go up against that Halucha, I think. But I'm gonna need to switch her moves up. Because it doesn't benefit her to have Magical Leaf. At all. A Gardevoir with Thunderbolt would be crazy. I guess we should do it because Thunderbolt is super effective against flying types, huh? Okay, and where is this, Halucha? You got the both now? Oh, period. Yeah, because there's not even a reason to have a Pokemon out when you're trying to catch Pokemon necessarily, because, like... Oh, it's on the roof. That would make sense. Hi, Lita. Where's the Halucha? Oh, so these Pokemon... Okay, period. Please support me as I fight this Halucha, because I'm scared for my life. I'm just letting y'all know that now. I'm just letting y'all know now. I'm scared for my life. Thank you, Milo Tick, for the vote of confidence. That Alpha Fletchender is so nasty. It's supposed to be up here. I don't know how to get up here. I mean, I guess I could come up here, maybe? Or walk around. What are y'all eating for dinner? Anything good? Did y'all eat dinner? What about lunch? Galade. Miss Marianne found her a little piece of man. Look. You should eat dinner. Where is she? Hello? All right, lock in, right. The way he's just standing there. You should have done mozzarella sticks last night. Yes, I agree. You should have. Yes. Oh, I need to be going up this building. I was trying to go up the other wrong building anyway. I got caught up. You're eating chicken Alfredo? I had chicken Alfredo the other day. I hope that you enjoy it though, Sapphire. You could lead a bitch to a halusha, but that doesn't mean that they're gonna climb the roof. All right, Miss Marianne, it's time to lock in. Emotes in the chat to support me as I fight this freaking halucha. I really like halucha, actually. Hawks are one of my favorite animals. Girl, you over here doing little kicks and flips. If you don't get your Pokemon out. Miss Marianne, lock in. Oh, she hit hard too. Right, and Lita once again brings the inappropriate Pokemon to the battle. Because why did she bring an Ice type to a battle against this notorious fighting type Pokemon? Why do we gonna tear that halucha up, low-key? Like, Miss Marianne really did her big one. Thank you for the support. I appreciate you all. Get into it. Did y'all see that?
You can't read the dog.
Why did she kind of eat that thunderbolt up? And here she goes running across the bridge. I think it's interesting that they're adding a little bit of like a story to the Pokemon though, with the story about Halucha. The lady really wants to feed it. She sees it all the time. She has a relationship with it, even though it's a wild Pokemon still. It seems she still has like a relationship with it. I think that's interesting. Curious to see where they would take that if they're gonna develop it further. Hi Darius, how are you? We're running it up in Lumios today. The only picture I got, oh my gosh. Have you beaten the game yet? No. I'm working on it, but I'm not there yet. I just defeated Mega Halucha, and I did the trio that it was a part of. Is that an alpha? It is. Where's Marianne? Come on, girl. You want me to get your ass in here? Sometimes accusing people of a black scent is reductive because not all black people talk the same. In that case, though, Ariana was very clearly using an affect on her voice. I just want to take a good picture with Miss Marianne before I move on to the next phase of the story. And honestly, doing streams like this can be helpful because it really keeps me accountable for playing the game. Or like doing the story at least, because like I've been playing the game. I played a handful yesterday. It was really fun. I was playing with Damsel. We were like talking about shopping and stuff. It was really fun. All right. Go take a picture by the water. Centrico Plaza. Watching you take these pictures like a master class. You know I'm locked in as soon as I got the opportunity to take pictures. And I'm also taking them because I want to take them for like the thumbnail. Oh, she ate here. She really ate here. I do like the feel of this picture, but I don't know if it's appropriate for a Gardevoir, considering the color scheme that we're working with. If I had to pick one picture that I took from right now, it would probably be this one. It's a little intense though. Or maybe this one. Because she's kind of looking at me like waiting for my command, and I'm about to like I'm about to. It's almost kind of like I'm gonna attack you, and it's very the implication is I'm in that picture. I'm going to attack you, but she's going to be working on my command, so she's gonna attack you, but I'm the one in control, which is real. Have you beaten? Has anybody else beaten the game, or are y'all enjoying ZA? No spoilers. Actually, no spoilers on the game. I really don't care if you spoil anything else, though. Like, if y'all want to talk about your favorite megas, I don't care. I've seen all the megas, I know all the tea. I've seen all the shinies, I know all the tea. You know what I mean? Like, personally. But I'm not, like, encouraging y'all to spoil it for everyone else. It's been, tomorrow, I believe. The game came out on the 16th. So a week from the 16th would have been the 23rd. And so tomorrow's gonna be 2 weeks since the game came out. So like, I'm not really like, you know, I'm taking my time. I'm rank E. Yeah, I think I'm rank E right now. Yes, you did leave the heavy lifting to me, Lita. Someone proving themselves so thoroughly dependable. I think I would also like to see Mega Meowsticks. I would want to see 2 different variations of a Mega Meowstick depending on its sex. That would be interesting. I'm gonna go battle Ivor. In French, you would pronounce that Ivor. Well, In French, you would not pronounce that Ivor, but in French, the I is a soft I. Ivor. In the game, I really liked it, especially the cast of characters. Yeah, it's really fun. I'm having a good time, personally. It was giving umbilical cord. I have not seen Mega Floette. I did know that it was there. I did know that it exists. They're not have to track of Yaga and Canary. It's interesting how like the most popular, or I mean the higher ranked battlers are all also public figures in some capacity or another. I need to go get a ticket. I don't think I have a ticket right now to go to rank D. If you ain't on the team, you playing for Team D. Who knows what song that is? Quickly, quickly. What song is it? Tell me now. Also, Ivor is giving that he's a fighting type specialist, but I get the impression though that he's going to have a mega Pyroar. So I need something that can counteract a mega Pyroar. What do I have? Something that will easily counteract a mega Pyroar. Pyroar is a normal and fire type, so a fighting type would be beneficial here, a ground type would be beneficial here, a water type, which I mean, I do have Hennessy, but Hennessy cannot mega evolve that we know of. A rock type would be beneficial. None of my shinies can mega. I do have a Ralt, but I don't have a Mega Stone for a Ralt, and I don't know where to get one right now. For a male Ralt, that would be an interesting option. A Gallade, especially because I like Gallade, so that would be fun. I could possibly do the Gibble, but that would take a lot of energy to level up and evolve a Gibble. But Gibble also is somewhat immune, not immune, but is less affected by fire typing because it's dragon. I do have a Mawile, but I can't do Mawile because Mawile is not a good type matchup. What are my other options? I have a Lucario, but Lucario's weak to fire. The Flawless Remix. It is the Flawless Remix. Like MJ Doctor, they killing me. Propofol, I know they hope I fall, but tell them winning is my motherfucking protocol. Cause I ain't scored before I ever throw the ball. These bitches washed up and ain't fucking so involved. And get into it. And maybe if I could find a nice Ralts. I literally have a fighting type on my team right now. Hello? And I haven't taken a picture with Hildesfini in his, in his mega form anyway. Okay, in the defense of everybody here, though, The Flawless remix and Feeling Myself came out around the same time period. That was the same year. And also, those songs carry a very similar theme. Where do we even get Ralts at? Is Ralts in the wild zones? What about Curlier? Curvalicious, pussy serve delicious. Mayday, Mayday, earth to bitches. Slap these hoes on the ass like we birthed them bitches. It's not. You can find Ralts in the Sector 4 courtyard behind Cafe Classe, or on top of the Galerie de la Lune Dome in the Rouge district. Oh, there is one above that dome, huh? That's over here. I forgot about that one. We should do that one. Now, speaking of Nicki collabs, who remembers Get On Your Knees? These men are just animals. Baby, it's crime. Oh, I want you on all fours. And before I let you walk, you gotta show me how you crawl. If you want it all, it's non-negotiable. So do as I say. If you wanna get the job, you better know who's the boss. Hey, I don't need a dozen roses. That's my shit. You ain't got a wine and diamond, no. I don't need a pretty poet. Getting all emotional. Hi, Pat Rap. You gotta beg. You gotta beg. Me singing Ariana and Kizzy pulling up. Mind you, mind you. You gotta beg for it, beg for it. I wanna see you looking up. Baby, I'ma need you to beg for it.
You can't read the dog.
You can't read the... Get on your knees, get on your knees, get on your knees. Hi, Kizzy. Hi, Raiders. Baby, just get on your knees. What y'all know about that song? What y'all know about Get On Your Knees? Y'all can't even tell me what album that came off of. Oh, that honestly though, that's crazy. Wait, because Feeling Myself was also on that same album. Ariana and no, Get On Your Knees is a Nicki Minaj song, actually. Mind you. Get On Your Knees and Feeling Myself were both off of the Pink Print, which is Nicki Minaj's album. She had Ariana and Beyonce on one album. No, like, let's talk about it. Actually, let's talk about it. That did not benefit me. Oh, right here, right here, right here. Just like this, right here. Oh, I get it. How was the stream? How was the stream? Feel no obligation to stay if you have to raid and run. But hi, Raiders. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Kizzy. Hi, King Gambit in. Thank you so much for the raid, Kizzy. I hope that you had a good time playing your game. We're playing a little bit of ZA2. I'm playing the story just a touch. There's my Ralts. I wonder if it's a male or a female. If it's a male, I want it if it's a male. If not, we're going to reset for it a few times. This girl... It's female. Lock. I've never been up here, actually. We got Shiny Dratini today. Ooh. Hi, Rose. Congrats on the shiny Dratini. I'm assuming Kizzy was the one who got it since you said we. We? Are you happy to be in Paris? Oh, so you speak French now. Oh, so you doing the bending. Wait, is this where I can reset for a shiny Ralts? You got Dratini, period. Did you name it after me? / serious. No! You kill a Ralts one time and suddenly it doesn't respawn. I'm sick to my stomach. Slap these hoes on their ass like we birthed them bitches. Yeah. You adore my trainer outfit. Thank you. This is the punky version. I have a preppy version too. The preppy version is really cute though. He's farming for Cleffa. I'm sick. Give me one. Give me one now. Give it to me now. Are you doing the method that you were telling me about earlier, Kizzy? Me and Kizzy were talking about it because I really want a shiny Clefable. The freaks come out at night, but none of the freaks are the freak that I want. I want a Ralts. Give me the Ralts. Like, where's the Ralts? Hey, gang. We're gonna leave and come back. I found a different method that spawns 3 in one place. It's so good. I'll fill you in later. Please. You just found the spot for shiny Fennekin. Get into it. Who has the Greninjite? Or whatever the hell they're calling it. I do. Get into it, get into it. You can also check Vert Sector 4 Courtyard behind Cafe Classe. I want to check for this one because I feel like this one's going to be a little bit stronger because it's a little bit of an elusive area. And I want an elusive Ralts because this is an elusive area. Isn't Chestnut Stone next week or something? No. Question mark? I thought the next one was going to be Fennekin. Or whatever it's called. Delphox. And it starts on the 2nd. Shout out to the baddies with November birthdays. Oh, this fucking Ralts is not gonna respawn. This fucking Ralts is not gonna respawn. I kill one Ralts and it's gone forever. Oh my god. Let's try the bench one more time. Let's just see. It's laughing at me from the afterlife. Yeah. What if I went up there and it was a blue Ralts though? Thank you. Like, where is it? Does it only spawn in certain weather conditions? Like, do I have to save my game, turn it off, and come back? Like,
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
oh, so the Greninjite is still gonna be around. All right, here we go.
What's that in my cup? That's that potion. Rubbing honey's on my skin like
it's lotion. Thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate you. Even though I know you like that shit just because you think it's funny. Now, who said that I want you dehydrated? That is what the redeem is called. Milotic, I don't see any Ralts down here. Oh, there's one right, literally one right there. Hello? Can you even get a Galadite? A Galadite, whatever you call it. Let's check the Stone Emporium. Hold on. We're doing all this, but like, if I can't purchase it right now. Yeah, where? Quickly. LOL, when I say quickly, I was joking, by the way. It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a reference. You just don't get the reference. No, I'm just so quirky. You don't get the reference. I think it's a Quizartico one. Maybe. Yeah, because these are all like the Gen 1, except for Garchomp and Scizor and Obama. No. A lot of these are the ones that you get in Kalos. That's actually what these are. Although Steelix you don't get in Kalos. Steelix is from the Aura, so it's kind of mix and match. After mission 24. Oh my god. Before the post game at Quizartico, when exactly IDK? After main mission 24. Meanwhile, I'm on main mission, I believe it's 16. 15, 16. I'm on 19, okay. So not that bad. We're still gonna check. I'm pissed as hell. What fighting type can I bring up in there though? Fighting or something that's strong against fire? Pidgeot, Manectric, Houndoom, Audino, Lopunny, duh, Sableye, Sharpedo, Gyarados, Lucario, Heracross, Aerodactyl, Electros, Glalie, Pinsir, Alakazam, Drampa, and Excadrill. I guess I'll just bring my Lopunny and my freaking thing. I wanted to bring a new Pokemon. It's okay. I'll get over it. Ugh. You know it's gonna be a big thing, though. I'm gonna start shiny. I need to start shiny hunting for Ralts yesterday. It's a really big thing. I'm not taking Excadrill nowhere, mind you. You saw that and you thought of me? I'm offended. You thought I would be taking that particular Pokemon anywhere? I know that's right up your alley. Right. And what's right up your alley, Rye, is the roaches and the rats, mind you. No, like it's punk, like, right, right. Also, before we get into it, I am not cyberbullying Rye. Me and Rye talk to each other all the time. We're good friends. Yeah, Jose, hey. Jose and the Pussycats, get into it, girl. You beat me in a battle right in front of Ivor Sensei that one time. What do you want now? I came to fight him now, too. You were just like, why when we battled? Yup. I don't have a challenger's ticket. I'm sick to my stomach. All this and I don't have a challenger's ticket. Ugh. That's what I get for talking shit, low-key. Is that... It is. That's a, what is that thing called? The squid? Malamar? Right. Rye wants to get me canceled. But it's not gonna work. I hear you in the morning. I hear you at nightfall. But to be able to hear you. How does that go? Just like a wild wind dove. Sing the song, it sounds like she's singing. Oh, oh, oh. And I hear you at nightfall. Is to be unable to feel you. Yep, there it is. My love. I'm a few years older than you. Sings the song, it sounds like she's singing. Hello? I don't know what you thought this was, Cleo. It wasn't none of that. Whenever Edge of 17 comes on, yeah. I feel you, no, I feel you, no, I feel you. Girl, not her fainting. Oh! Blade. Delicacies. They say delicacies the way that we say delicacies. What you mean? What you mean? I only study under Gwen. Who is Gwen? Just like the white wind dove sings a song, it sounds like she's singing. Who? What the fuck Pokemon does she have? Oh, okay. I'm saying crumpets and beans could not possibly be a delicacy. I mean, it's a delicacy to, any British person would tell you that it's a delicacy if you're a hater, and right now you're being a hater, so. Right, I need to heal my Pokemon. I don't think it's considered a delicacy either. Beans? Do people even eat beans and crumpets together? Turn around, kid, turn around. It's okay, I don't care. Kill it. Vivian. That sounds kind of good. That's not exactly how delicacies work, I'm sorry to say. What Pokemon does this loser have? I have not done the quest in the museum, no. I guess I could do that today, but I want to get my money up first. Not my funny yet. Meaning I want to do this for... I'm trying to get my trainer ticket so that I can go up against Ivor. I'm not really worried about doing things for the entertainment value of it all, just at this very moment. Although, allegedly, I did hear something about the Spupa from that museum quest. You might not want to throw out the reward. Girl, what is the reward? What's that? Oh shit. Gagged. So basically, long story short, not to spoil it, but to spoil it because I don't really think that's a very productive thing to hold it back because that's not really a spoiler of the game or of the story. Although it would be a nice surprise. I don't think it's going to ruin anything by talking specifically about this one thing. Essentially, you're going to get a Spupa from the museum quest. I'm going to do the museum quest today on stream. So if I have access to it, at least. And the Spupa evolves into a different variety of Vivian than the ones that you can catch in the game. Essentially. Let's burn this trash. We're so close to taking it though. I'm gonna skip it. I could come back for it if I really wanted it. I don't know how to get off this roof though. Hello? Shit. I didn't need to sneak up on her anyway. They threw away this FIFA almost immediately. I haven't released any Pokemon. Personally, there's not really enough Pokemon here for me to be like, oh, I just need to release it. Like, I haven't seen, there are trainers here who are higher level than, or who are higher ranked than me, but I don't know very many. I haven't seen very many of them. I don't have any electric type moves on me right now. Is that a Metang? What is this? This Pokemon's hiding back there. I can't even sneak up on him. Again with this. Houndoom. Ooh! That bitch hit the wall. Shit. Yeah, people are just weird. I mean, I don't think it's weird to release your Pokemon, but it's like if they gave you a Pokemon and they told you it was special, it's like partially your fault that you released it, even though I don't necessarily think that they told you to keep it. So like, there's nobody to blame but yourself. No use to being mad about it, I guess. It's also, it's smart to have a living dex considering what they've done with the other games so far. Because they're probably going to be giving us some kind of Pokemon, probably a Hoopa, when, like a shiny Hoopa or some kind of Pokemon when, in Pokemon Home to fill out the living dex within the next year. So, Like probably either Shiny Hoopa or because they're not going to give us another Magearna, and Magearna's Generation 5 anyway, so they're probably going to give us a Hoopa or some other legendary, and there's not that many legendaries from this generation specifically. Shit. How do I get up there? I was so close to. I don't even know what moves to use on this besides fire. Hi, Comet. They should give us a shiny Diancie would be cute, but they might hold that one off. I don't see them gifting that specifically through Pokemon Home. I feel like that's a little bit more valuable than what their normal scope is, you know? They might do something though. Shit. Duh. Gen 7 mythicals all over the place, but no Gen 6. They didn't really do very many legends in Gen 6. And the only mythical we have is Hoopa. Big bag busting out the Bentley bag. Can you like chill? Stupid ass shrimp. Oh my god. Oh, Volcanion. Oh, they might do Volcanion then. Yeah, Volcanion. Oh my. I just got up here. I only have a few seconds left. No, I'm so close to being done too. I'm so close. I'm so close. I'm so close. I'm so close. Zero Aura isn't Galarian. Zero Aura, it came from Generation 7. The Generation 8 mythical that they did was Zarude. The mythicals that they did for Generation 7 were its name escapes me. It's the little fighting ghost type. Ugh. Marshadow, yes. And they also did Zero Aura there. Allegedly, I heard somewhere, I don't know if it's true, but Zero Aura was like the scrapped concept for another Pokemon, or it was supposed to be released in Generation 6 or something like that, but then they scrapped it and then they did something else with it. But also, I think the concept behind Zero Aura was I think the concept behind Zero Aura itself, like as the Pokemon, like it fills the niche of what they had planned for something to do with Generation 6, but originally it was supposed to be like something else. But the concept of the Pokemon itself came from Generation 7, or it has something to do with like Hawaiian lore. It was something like that. That was part of the Terra leak, though, so who knows who knows what's true and what's not. I do believe that, but I think that it was like they, if I remember correctly, it was supposed to be like some kind of mythical that they were going to do in Generation 6. They scrapped it, and then they started making Zero Aura for Generation 7 to fill the same niche that it was supposed to be for Generation 6, even though it was a completely different Pokemon, essentially. Zoroark does feel more special than Zero Aura, and that's what they should have done with Zero Aura, is make it into a Zoroark Lucario type Pokemon. That would have really filled a really interesting niche, is to make it just like a super powerful 2-stage bipedal baddie, like we've had with so many other Pokemon. But instead, I guess they did that with Silvally, so it's fine, but still. Silvally kind of fills that niche. Even though I don't know, I think people consider Silvally a legendary Pokemon, even though I don't consider Silvally a legendary Pokemon. It kind of fills that niche for Generation 7. For Generation 6, I don't know if we got one, question mark. In the Sun and Moon anime, Zero Aura was a Pokemon of a trainer that was an alternate timeline, alternate universe, Ash Ketchum or something. Yeah. IDK as Silvally is the same niche. To me, it makes sense to put Silvally in there because Silvally and Type Null it's a 2-stage Pokemon. They're pretty hard to get. There's a lot of lore behind your ability to actually capture and use that Pokemon. And it brings something new to the table when it comes to having a Pokemon. Plus, it evolves at a high friendship. So, like, all these qualities would really put it in that same in a similar vein. Maybe not the same though. But even when we're saying that, like, if we're talking about Zero Aura, I mean, if we're talking about Zorua and Zoroark, and we're talking about Lucario and Riolu, they also fill different niches in themselves. But even beyond that, Silvally is generally seen as it's a quadrupedal dog-like Pokemon, especially when you're considering what its face looks like. I wouldn't consider it a stretch to compare it to Lucario or Zoroark because they're also dog-like animals. And while some of that is a little bit of a generalization, I think the rest of it kind of like the other factors can be considered to be a little bit more valid than just simply saying, oh, well, it's close enough. You know what I mean? R.I.P. to Riolu. As the Tapu, so it would be legendary, but I see what you mean comparing it to them. But I also think that, you know, remember, Lucario has its own movie. Zoroark has its own movie. They were supposed to be legends. Even just energetically, they were supposed to fill some kind of legendary niche when it came to a standard kind of Pokemon. But it also depends on the angle that you're taking it to, because if we're really talking about it, Lucario is put into a similar category with the other with some of the others like Mewtwo, Charizard, etc., where it's like it's really they try to push it as a fan favorite, whether it is or not, or they have in the past at least, which is why it's one of the first Pokemon that you see Mega Evolved in this game, for example. Let's do this. Yeah, you bring up a good point, Rye, and you never know what they had planned for it prior to the you never know what they had planned for it prior to the game. Like when they were just putting the game together, you never know what they were planning on doing. And like a lot of the information, even though so much of it has been leaked since then, especially with something like the Terra leak, which is what even initiated the conversation. We were talking about Zero Aura. And like how Zero Aura was supposed to be something else. I believe it was supposed to be a mythical for this gen. And then they switched it up. They redesigned it or something. It was something like that. Bitch, I hopped and skipped right over that thing. Hello? The criteria is very arbitrary. I think they classified them as legendaries because they're made to kind of fill a niche. Like, you know, with Generation 7 specifically, it kind of seems like with the power specific, I'm just gonna say based on observations, not actually looking at the stats. Obviously, I have access to do that right now, but I'm doing literally something else. But they were trying to like kind of like make a power with what is that bitch called? Solgaleo, Lunala, and what is the big one called? The black one? And don't get me wrong, I know about these Pokemon, I just can't remember its name. Necrozma. They were trying to make a powerful Pokemon in a similar essence, in a similar vein to how powerful we see like Arceus being with Necrozma, especially with that light form or whatever that it had. It just and so it would make sense to try and fill that niche that that Arceus had by bringing a Pokemon forth that can also kind of that can also change its typing. Hello? Necrozma Necrozma did give very much. What if Kyurem was evil? And also in a similar vein, what if there was a power that was stronger than Arceus? And I think that's also why we have the legendary that we get in, what is it called? It's escaping me because I'm focusing on multiple things. Trust me, I do know what it is. We literally captured it on stream. The third legendary in Sword and Shield. What is that one called? Eternatus. That's why they gave us Eternatus. They were trying to make more cosmic, not necessarily cosmic, but more of these like super gigantically powerful concepts with some of their legendaries, it seems. And I don't necessarily think that they all go hand in hand, but like, you know, Necrozma, Eternatus, they kind of sit in that same vein as like Giratina, where it's like, bitch, this thing is a little bit too powerful to just be a regular old Pokemon, you know? And yeah, it is Comet. When you really look, especially like just considering the designs of them, not even anything else, but just the designs, it's kind of ridiculous and wild. Like really looking at what it is they created with the Eternatus. Like that thing is supposed to be like the hand of God reaching down from the heavens. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of like it, but it's very vague. It's a little esoteric. I'm getting out of here. I don't care about this anymore. We got other things to do. Canonically, RCS is owned by a 10-year-old. Well, I also, though, canonically, if we're considering the games and like, it depends on what you consider canon, but isn't RCS is like a greater entity than the Pokemon you see in front of you. In one way or another, essentially, the Pokemon that we see as RCS is actually just an avatar of the concept of RCS. There's 3 timelines: the Mega Evolution timeline, the standard game timeline, and the TV show timeline. Maybe so, Candy Floofs. Hello. Also, you've been up in here talking. Hey, thank you for contributing to the conversation. Me not even noticing. I'm just talking, though, honestly. I wasn't even really reading who was saying what. IDK, which one is canon? I think they're all canon, and I actually think that the timeline concept itself is not actually the timelines concept, where they're saying like the Mega Evolution timeline is different than the standard games, is different than the TV show. I think that itself is actually a fan theory. The timeline concept is a fan theory, where it's like we're in multiple different time zones, we're in multiple different universes. It's a fan theory. But what's not a fan theory is that we're working on they are working on a cohesive timeline between each individual game. So like there's like a time span that happens between generation 1 all the way to generation 9, right? And some of it is documented that there's like at least a handful of years between them. I think it's like 14 years. But like within the Pokemon world, even though in real life obviously it's been like 25 years. Or more. I think it's been more than that now, but... Yes, I agree, Rye. The TV and the games are separate, but I never quite understood why people think the Mega Evolution one is separate. Basically, it has to do with, like, all the, basically, the theory is, at least to my understanding, is that when Az used the weapon, the giant weapon that he used in Pokemon X and Y, that creates a new portal and a new timeline where Mega Evolution is created. And so there's a world where Mega Evolution exists, and there's a world where Mega Evolution does not exist, essentially. But why that's the case is mostly because of implications from the Oras games, which is kind of wild, because a little bit of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire is retconning some of the information that we have about Mega Evolution within the same generation that Mega Evolution was introduced. You're right, Candy Floofs. Ash had to go to a region where they did not have a Pokemon League to defeat the Pokemon League and become a champion. Yeah, because when they talk about Mega Evolution in X and Y, I saw a video on this recently, I think. It might have been on TikTok. When they talk about Mega Evolution in X and Y, originally they said that Mega Evolution started from X and Y due to the use of the giant weapon or whatever. I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head. Because I've been streaming for 4 hours now, because I did a stream for 2 hours before I did this stream. And because I wanted to post this VOD specifically. And Then in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, we see Rayquaza capturing the Megastones from a meteor, or like a meteor shower, and that's where the Megastones came from. Those two events could have been correlated because they never actually associated the two events. There's no way to know what came first, but also the timeline in which Rayquaza, Kyogre, and Groudon were able to do their own form changes, with Rayquaza's form change being a Mega Evolution by technicality, because of the implication that it ate its own Megastone in a meteorite and then Mega Evolved that way. That negates some of the information that they have in Kalos about Mega Evolution existing for only a few hundred years due to the use of the whatever the weapon is fucking called. I don't know. Is it the most dangerous weapon? I don't know what it's called. I don't remember what it's called, but you know what I mean. And so to me, I actually think that, you know, the Generation 3 game, regardless of the information about it, the Generation 3 remake of Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire is, first of all, it's not that serious about the timeline, and second of all, if anything, that's a different timeline, but X and Y doesn't have to be in a separate timeline than anything else. Sure, girl, I can battle you, whatever. Actually, yes, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire is my favorite Pokemon game. Metacham. Gardevoir was a good call. Oh, that's cool. I mean, that's a good game to start on, Candy Floofs. Oh, she gave me a Seed of Mastery. Thank you. He's not, neither is his sister Gwen. I'm not gonna say what I'm thinking, but I'm thinking some things. I am not here to join the Fist of Justice. Right. I've tried you. You don't have a Rotom phone? Where is Gwen? Should have had a King Gambit. Get into a King Gambit in. Very many Christian holy things. Exactly, Candy Floofs. Oh, Emma. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for following. I thought we were going to be able to get a lot of stuff done, but I'm kind of like getting to a really like point where I need to currently stop. Although I do want to battle him and I do want to do the little quests. I think I'm going to have to do the quests for the Spupa and the whole like art museum and stuff like that off stream. But I am gonna battle Ivor before I get out of here. In my head, as I'm reading his lines, I'm thinking of him with the same voice as Krunk from Emperor's New Groove. Thank you, Baze. Baze Hulomi? Okay. Actually, you know what I'm thinking of? Actually, you know the boulder from Avatar: The Last Airbender? That's how I think in my head that Ivor talks. Joe from The Simpsons. I mean American Dad. I mean Family Dad. Joe from The Simpsons. Oh my god. I can't even think of what he sounds like right now on the top of my head. Mimi is chilling. I don't know what you're talking about. The guy in the wheelchair. Yes, similar. She's like, if Mimi was feeling better, Mimi is sitting in that chair living her best life. He reminds me a little bit of the fighting type trainer from X and Y. The one with the, and maybe it's just his hair. The one with the, well, it's not just his hair, it's also his shoes, his coloration, etc., etc. But she's the one who has the Lucario. What am I supposed to be doing? Asking people around City Hall. Maybe he was working at her gym or something to that effect. Yeah, it also just might be a nod to her, exactly. Sweet, sweet justice. Okay, you. The girl at the cafe had such a cute bag. I would have asked her where she got it. The Fist of Justice. She often heads to the cafe on Central Plaza with a friend after she's done here at City Hall. Why did they make, you know, now that I'm looking at her a little bit, why does Emma kind of give a silhouette similar to Elastigirl? Y'all, they doing everything in this game. It was that look that she gave when I walked into the Looker Bureau and she was talking to Ivor, and then she looks over at me making that like little scowl face because she's thinking really hard. But she gives a similar silhouette to Elastigirl with that hair do. AKA Mrs. Incredible. Thank you for the follow, Rose Hearts. Not there being something there between Emma and the guy who's making the coffee. I'm sick. Racine Construction. First of all, this massive meathead barged in out of nowhere, yellow, "Where's Gwen?" And so loud, I nearly had a heart attack on the stream. Is Gwen the girl who looks like the she looks like the Chandelure? I mean, I'm still gonna squash her. I squashed her the first time. I really tore Canary up last time, Canary. Oh, they knocked each other out. Ampharos. Stunfisk. Right. They got the Hennessy. Yeah. Electros. Just hit rank A on the online matches. Congrats. Duh. I told you we were gonna have a collab. Here she goes using the slurs again. I gotta go. She mentioned how she's looking for some spot that could be all hers, a place that can't be found in the world. Whose type her partner is weak to. Chandelure, the luring Pokemon. Ghost and Fire. And that would be... Not Heatmore. It's not Floette either. Ghost. Let's just say Florges and see what they say. Oh, that Gwyn's Pokemon would struggle with, so Clawitzer, yeah. This might go a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but I'm just gonna keep going. We're powering through. If you're here with me right now, can you leave an emote in the chat? Thank you so much for watching my stream. Blue Sector 7. I hope I don't have to battle her too. Gwen, not Emma. I don't care about battling Emma. I'm sure Emma doesn't have a difficult battle anyway. Hi, King Gambit. Hi, Lavender. Over here. No Gwen. The sewers. Stop the water, yes. It's like we're not standing here with the cop. We're not standing here with the cop. You're about to destroy this fountain. Oh my god. Ice beam. My Lopunny can learn Ice Beam. I don't... She doesn't have Ice Beam, though. And I don't think I have Ice Beam. I have Ice Fang. I have Ice Punch. She can't learn Ice Beam, but she can learn fucking Bounce. Let's see. And the only Pokemon that I have that can learn Ice, that knows Ice Beam is my Vanillite. So we will switch Vanillite with, just to pull up. Freeze the water in the fountain. This fountain? I kind of love Emma. Oh, that would be a really easy place to switch out, to do resets if there's Pokemon behind the door. Oh my god. He said, understood. Is that Noibat? Which direction am I supposed to be going? Not this direction. Ice Punch will be more effective against these Noibats if they get in my way. Scraggy. I love Scraggy. And Scrafty. Scrafty is one of my faves. I'll have to come back for those. Oh. I fucking love Scraggy. I don't know where the key is. Oh, duh. Not Klefki in the catacombs. Did she say this isn't ancient Hisui? Yeah, I kind of got the impression once I saw that there was like a full map for it that there was going to be a lot of Pokemon in here. Because if I remember correctly, I think somebody said that Skrelp is also down here. Cookie! I mean, it's level 40. We can knock it around a bit, right? Like, target practice. Emma is crazy. She's so shady with him. Here we go. This is the wrong way. We need to go this way, up, over, and over. This is also the wrong way. All these pat rats are locking in. Yeah, I need to go this way. I can go this way. I don't have to. Oh, there's a chandelier. What did I have planned for tomorrow's stream? I don't remember. I posted it. I posted the stream schedule. Oh, tomorrow is TBD. Okay. I don't see anything here out of the usual. Oh, these white boxes. Well. Are you just gonna punch a wall? So the map continues. There's the chandelier. That's so weird. Here she is, finally. They did all this just so that they could show us these fucking sewers. Win! Oh, I'm obsessed. She's kind of punky. Oh, wasn't I asking who Gwen was earlier when I was in the battle zone? Somebody was talking about her. Oh, so I do have to freaking fight Gwen, and then, Jesus, it's always something. I already had to fight Kanari again. And she's a ghost type user. She's gonna use Chandelure, though. Fine. Right. We got the Hennessy, right. Gorgeist, it's small. Ice Punch. If you saw me use Mach Punch, no you didn't. Chandelure. Gorgeist is kind of nasty in this game, honestly. I bet it is. I want a shiny Pumpkaboo in Sword and Shield. I was going to go for that today, but then I decided that it wasn't really the vibe, so I stopped. That fire spin was nasty. She was sick and twisted for that. Yes, because I did the quiz, the whiz quiz. And once you start battling with the ZA Royale, you don't stop, even when the dawn comes down. I like her crown. There's a decent spot for it in this game, but it's later on. Yeah. Kind of obsessed with Gwen, honestly. Also, Emma's kind of like big sisterly, like young motherly type energy. I kind of like it. And that's why I was saying she reminds me of Elastigirl, aka Mrs. Incredible. Like, besides the fact that she's wearing a bodysuit with a bob. All right, so now we can go and battle freaking Ivor. It took forever. And my Pokemon aren't even healed up, and there's not even a Pokemon Center over here. Ugh. All right, y'all, please cheer me on as I go up against Ivor, and then after I battle Ivor and defeat him, we're gonna get out of here. We're probably gonna raid someone. I don't know whom. The thing is, you don't even have to touch a Rotom phone. But now I'm also curious, when you break a Rotom phone, does the Rotom leave the phone? Let's see what Pokemon he has. Rank E, Heracross, okay. Go Cookie. Cookie, we're switching. Cookie, we're switching. Cookie, we're switching. Easy. Metacham. Not honey mustard. Machamp. I assumed that he was gonna have, I assumed that he was going to have a Pyroar, but he has Phalanx. That's my bad. That's just based on his physical design, though. It has nothing to do with anything else. One hit. That's crazy. And now we're rank D. I'm still gonna go take a picture with my Mega Embort. Bites Pinky. Thank you, Ivor. Bye. I'm gonna be hanging around out here a little bit more often. Thank you. Now, why did I teleport? Naveen never wants to eat the curry. It looks fresh out the can, too. All right, y'all. They never let me get any rest. I love Naveen. The Rust Syndicate. Oh, the story's just going and going and going. Like, we don't even get a break. In the Blue District. Thank you, old man Lumios. So they're basically, long story short, because I'm not reading all this out loud, the Rest Syndicate has Urbane. They are holding interest over our heads, and they're going to make us work for them if we don't give them their money back now. And all this is happening literally the night after I defeated Ivor, after finding his sister and going out with him and Emma to go find his sister in the catacombs underneath Lumios, which was a giant maze. It was longer than I anticipated, because her ghost Chandelure apparently can create walls with, you know, ectoplasm. But apparently I got a new pair of shoes, so that's nice. Running sneakers. Let's see what those look like before I get out of here. Oh. We have more wild zones too, so I already had 13. They added 14 and 15. Well, that's perfect. Now there's more to do. More to explore. But before we do that, I'm going to take a picture in front of this hotel with my Embor. Embor is so goofy coded. All right. And that's where I'm ending it for today. Thank you so much for coming to my stream. I hope that you all enjoyed it. Make sure to check out my socials. Thank you to my mods if any of y'all are still here. Make sure to check out my Discord. We do plenty of fun stuff in there. We're having a movie night on Halloween, so if you would like to watch Scooby-Doo Monsters Unleashed, which is the second Scooby-Doo of the live-action Scooby-Doo series from the 2000s, or if you would also like to watch Jennifer's Body with us in the Discord server, you are more than welcome to pull up. Let's see who I can raid. And before we get out of here, thank you, Lavender, for coming to my stream. Damsel is live. Let's raid Damsel. Copy the raid message when we pull up to Damsel's stream. I'm going to start playing a little bit of music. How about... And we're gonna raid Damsel. Copy the raid message if you would like. And I will see y'all soon.